Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, October 14th, and I have a video from Trader Jim. Be sure to watch it to the end because there's a couple of trades that weren't covered in the beginning that you'll want to see. Yesterday I forgot to include my Leeloo chart, which is this 1 minute line break. I did not have a trade today on it, but because my computer restarted last night, I believe it was maybe a Windows update. You should disable your Windows update. But for some reason, my computer restarted before the market opened, and none of my charts traded today, although I did run everything in sim and had $4,000 in simulated profits on all different Autotrader charts. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the 1 minute line break. I very much believe that when you're trading larger time frames, like a 1 minute line break is pretty good size. The moves are pretty big, as you can see what we're looking at right here, or a 5 minute chart, a 10 minute chart, a 30 minute chart, that your targets should be large because your risk of getting stopped out is larger because of the volatility. So you got to have big stops. You should have a corresponding profit target. It's not good money management to have less than a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Even on this chart, I have a $1,000 goal and a $750 target, and I forgot to include my first trade on this line break chart with the higher targets, which yesterday it hit its $1,000 goal. I'm going to show that video. But I also am using the SMA filter set at 8. And you'll see on Jim's 1 minute chart today, this trade would have been filtered out, as well as probably this trade, because you see a green dot here. It was going to turn red, but it closed blue. So this would have been a whipsaw with precision trend exit here, and then here. Remember, precision trend exit closes, exits the trade at the close of the bar. So a long here would actually exit here. So I'm using the SMA filter on mine, and I also have a $1,000 goal on 2 contracts with a 10 tick pullback instead of 3 on Jim's chart. I believe that the goal could be even higher here. So speaking of higher time frames, this is a 5 minute chart with a large pullback of 110 ticks with a $2,500 goal and a $1,500 stop loss. This is good money management here. Okay, so if you look at the performance here, I'm going to bring over the performance report. We got some pretty good numbers here, 62% profitable, and these are the losing days here, and you can see most of the winners are hitting its goal or near its goal, and almost a profit factor of 3, which makes sense because I have a $2,500 goal and a $1,500 loss limit. This money management makes much more sense. On the same chart, I've experimented with different size profit targets. In other words, no second target, but just trailing by a bar or something like that after you reach, say 400 ticks, which is 100 points in the NASDAQ. So some of these big moves are possible. I believe there's tremendous potential in the larger time frames, and that's one of the reasons I switched my combine to a $9,000 goal and a $5,000 drawdown, because it will allow me to trade for bigger targets and have more of a drawdown. In spite of the larger qualification amount, I'll be shooting for bigger targets and trading a couple of contracts instead of one. So I just wanted to show a few of the charts here. We have 4 line break charts and one on the Super 6, which I was finding out some interesting things using the BWT precision oscillator. When you get these kind of divergences right here on the Super 6, I have this set to a higher setting, but there are some good signals here, particularly if you wait for the signal dot. There can be some good signals, but basically you want to wait for a divergence is your best chance of hitting a nice trade. So there was a great divergence here, and that's where I manually switched. Here I had it checked on short only, and then I switched to long only after I noticed this divergence. And you can see the long trades that were made here and brought it up to its goal. I had a $1,200 goal and a $600 loss limit, which is pretty small. Anyway, let's take a look at Trader Jim's video for today and my line break chart from yesterday. Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, October 13th, and I have a sensational video for you today. A little bit from my own trading and also from Trader Jim. Be sure to watch Trader Jim's video. So today I reset my Leeloo account to a larger combine, so I have more of a drawdown. I went with the $9,000 profit target and $5,000 drawdown, as I kept stopping out, mostly because of bad habits. And so I decided I would go for a larger combine because it allows me to trade 2 contracts and shoot for either a $500 goal trading 2 charts or even 3 charts, or a $1,000 goal or higher trading a single chart. So, you know, the difference between reaching 3,000 or 9,000, if you're increasing your contracts, which I think makes it easier to reach your goals by trading more than just a single contract. I think you have a little more leverage that way and a little probability. If you trade 2 charts instead of 1 chart, if they're good templates, then you could have a better chance of achieving both contracts, both templates winning for the day, or at least one of them. Anyway, with a $5,000 drawdown, you have a lot more room. So out of the gate, first day, I hit a $1,000 goal with no slippage on the 1-minute line break. And this is slightly different than Jim's setup. I've elected to use a moving average filter here, SMA 20. And also, I have a pullback of 10 ticks. So this is a little bit different than Jim's template. But nevertheless, you can see how big the moves are on a line break. If you were to get filled here and exit down here or here and up here, I think there's tremendous potential in the line break charts. Okay, you're going to see something in Jim's video that kind of goes along with this idea here. On the 10-minute, I have this with a giant pullback of 150 ticks, and it was filled today. This is in Sim. I'm still kind of testing this. It doesn't trade every day. You know, it will miss trades, but it's got a fantastic back test, and most of the trades are real. I think I've showed this before. So a 94% win rate. But again, there's 2 or 3 trades here that are not winners, so that would drag that down probably to 70% or so. It's still a great template, and I will continue to monitor this and we'll probably be trading it soon. I have a 5-minute template that has excellent results here. And this has a $3,000 goal and a $1,500 loss limit. I just put that in after watching Jim's video from today, but I had it with slightly different settings. But here's what I'm getting on the 5-minute chart. And most of these trades are real. This is 64% profitable. That means 2 of every 3 trades are profitable trades. And so this is showing pretty well. Just want to test this a little more. Again, a big pullback. Remember, when you get a 5-minute or 10-minute chart, you have really large pullbacks here, and the potential for gains that are large here, like, you know, from here to the profit target. This is 400 ticks or 100 points in the NQ. So these moves happen, you know, quite a bit. Anyway, this is another template trading a little bit larger time frame, showing excellent results. Let's have a look at Trader Jim's video today. You're not going to want to miss this one.
All right, so morning of the 14th, a little bit before the open. This is the daily open range filter template. trading one contract and targeting 500. Today, after they tested 12,080 overnight, I think we should be able to go higher. And so the Autotrader is going to be set on longs for this template. And this time it's going to start at 9:30. Yesterday I waited 2 minutes and actually missed a better short trade because I waited. So today, no waiting, 9:30, trading will start. Okay, August 14th, almost 1 o'clock. I was out, pretty much I left after that open range filter trade, and I just came home a few minutes ago. Let's take a look at the chart, at the charts. It looks like I had pretty mixed results today. So let's take a look at everything. So first of all, this is the open range filter template. So my plan was to go long, but first they took it down. And here is the beauty about this kind of a setup is that I was wrong on the initial direction, but because price never went above the daily open range, there was no long trade. So the Autotrader just waited, and sure enough, once price came out of the top, just took one very quick trade. This is just one contract targeting 500. So right upon the break of this filter here, the daily open range filter, a long trade and done. Probably if I had the shorts clicked as well, I probably would have hit my daily target on this move down. But you know, I was looking long, and I am very surprised coming home now looking at the charts at the way this day turned out to be. So let's take a look at the fully automated templates. So the line break. Today, very mixed. Looks like some winning trades, a big losing trade, losing, winning, and now it's pretty much just had a winning trade here, pretty much even down $80 today. So, you know, I was kind of hoping on this kind of a trending day. Definitely, you know, well, hindsight is always 2020, but maybe if I had a larger targets, it would have been able to catch this whole right down. But it's really pointless to talk about after the fact, which you could have done. This is the template. This is what I've been using. And today it's just, no, it's down $80. So it is what it is. Let's take a look at the 10-minute. So this is the 10-minute from yesterday with a higher sensitivity and profit target of 3,000 with a stop at 1,500. And again, today, you know, a loss, a win, and pretty much, well, up 170. So definitely very far from its daily target. Not gonna happen today. And again, unfortunately, here, you see, there was no 35 tick pullback, and it's missed out on this whole right down. So a pullback has its benefits because it cuts your risk down. But also there will be times like here where you miss the move, and this was the move. This move would have definitely hit my daily target, but just it never happened, and it's okay. I mean, you have to be okay with missing out on trades if you're gonna have a pullback. And you can say, well, for a 10-minute chart, 35 tick pullback is nothing. You would be right, but in this case, there was no 35 tick pullback. So that's that. Let's take a look now at the other 10-minute chart. I had that going as well. So this is the other 10-minute chart that you've seen me use before, and this one again, a win and a loss, and down 81. So pretty much, almost like a break-even day for this template as well. Did not do so great today. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Well, the 30-minute just had one trade, just the short, with a 30-tick pullback. And definitely in today's kind of a day, my targets were not big enough. It's only 40 and 80 ticks. And definitely if I had them at 100 and 300, it would have done much better. But again, we must remember not every day is like today. This was pretty much after an initial slight move higher, just a trend day down, at least so far. So, that's where it's at. So overall, I think I'm still positive. I'm pretty sure I'm still positive. But yesterday was a great day for all the fully automated templates. And today it's just mixed, and that's how it's going to be. I always say fully automated is not like semi-automated. If you're going to leave everything for the Autotrader to manage, and I wasn't even home. So all this was done by the Autotrader completely without any help from me. So overall, the fact that it is overall positive, I think is still pretty amazing, considering I did not have to expend any energy other than turning the Autotrader on to make these profits today. So not a great day, but I'll definitely take it over a losing day. There was a question regarding, I mentioned yesterday that I bought some options after Thursday's close of above 520. And as I responded to that person, I am not an authority on options at all. I am an extremely basic options trader. I don't, and it's rare for me to trade options to begin with. I only do it when there was a really great opportunity. And on that Thursday that closed above 11,520 just screamed that they're going to go to 12,000. So all I did was I bought some December call options at 12,000 strike price, and I covered most of them once they reached 12,000. I still have 3 that I did not cover, hoping for a move to 12,000 for 30. But I'll tell you, if they close today below 12,080, it's not that it negates higher prices, but it would not be bullish. If indeed they will not close today above 12,080, and of course, with all this time to go, the Nasdaq can do 100 points, 130 points in half an hour if they want. So there is still time, and hopefully they still close higher. But I think if they close below 12,080, I'll just cover those other 3 and just be happy with that. Okay, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a question. I will try to answer it. As we're going into the last hour of trading, again, I walked away. I wasn't by the computer, but I left this template running. This is the line break. And if you remember, I think when I did the video somewhere around here, it was down about 80 bucks. But then things turned around and it found this long trade and hit its daily target minus slippage, 704. So this template completely on its own. The Autotrader finds this long and just hits it again. Could have gotten a lot more out of this trade. And again, the short could have gotten more out of this trade, and now there was a long. So all these trades would have worked out. And I think what it shows is that the Autotrader has this resiliency. So if you put together the right template, even if it starts off the day, you know, kind of struggling, it has this ability to come back. I mean, it was a very choppy day for this template. You know, up and down, pretty big loss here, but then recovered all the way up and hits its daily target. I mean, it can't be any more impressive than that. While we're talking, by the way, remember this. Hold on, let me bring it over. This is the 10-minute chart. Also, this was left on, and upon a change, now this was interesting, there was a change of trend, but it did not get the 35 tick pullback for the long trade. It got it all the way here. So it took this long trade and hit one target already. Since we are getting close to the end of the day, I'm gonna put this stop at break even, because again, the Autotrader just finds these trades, and I guess I did not have, let me check, maybe it's something I should have though. I guess the precision, yeah, see, there was no precision trend exit. That's actually something I want to fix here, because even though it worked out in this case, very often if there is a change in trend, I would want the Autotrader to get out of the position. So this was something I overlooked in this template, and so I emailed this template to Randy, but it would have this mistake as well. So Randy, please add the precision trend exit. I will add the precision trend exit for this template once this trade is done. As a matter of fact, why not? I'm just gonna close it out. Let's disable it first, and I'm gonna close it out. And I mean, a very, you know, what started off as a very mediocre day for the Autotrader as far as full automation ended up being another amazing day, as it just, even though it struggled at first, just finds these good trades and hits targets. So I don't know what to say. So another great day for the Autotrader. I was not even in front of the screen for most of the day, and just came back and find that while he the Autotrader is doing great. Okay, so there is no time left here. 3 o'clock. I am done for today, and let's look again at the line break. So this was, you know, really impressive. And again, though, I think there is no precision trend exit here. Yeah. So, you know, in reality, even though it worked out here, this is something I should fix. And I will fix that. If I do it right now, all these trades will refresh and you're not going to be able to see them. So I'll leave it on, but I will definitely, before shutting the computer, I'm going to fix that. If the precision trend exit was on, what would happen is it would get out of this long and take a short, which would have been fine, and then take a long, which would have been fine. So in either case, in this chart, it would still hit its daily target. So great work. Thanks, guys.